this week is London Film Festival.
Off to see films, awkwardly vlogging, everyone thinks I'm taking a selfie.
TD from Bravo. The fluff is really not helpful. Look, you can't.
Bye, Christopher. You have to go.
You're leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm staying. You're leaving.
I'm meeting a friend, but I think you may know her. This is Sophie. She's been on the vlogs before. I'm actually
Have I been on the vlogs before?
You've been on my channel before.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was on your Journey vlog.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether I've been on any of the vlogs.
I think you have. Like, I think you've been on one of them. I'm gonna like drag that up and insert it like here.
Are you ready, Emma? Go for it. Right. So we ordered 2 portions of chips with about 10 minutes left. So now we've done this.
And then we're gonna run.
What a waste of chips, YouTube.
Okay.
This case really needs a haircut. I mean, look. Can you see anything? There we go. I can have a vlog on my phone again, even if like running stuff over. Yeah.
I actually really hate leaving quizzes. It's one of my like least favourite things in the whole wide world.
Anywho, this week is London Film Festival. It started last week. I actually was at the red carpet of the premiere because I like stumbled upon it. It just happened.
I'm gonna try and aim to see at least 3 or 4 films this week, so
Wish me luck with that one. OOTD, literally what I've been wearing all of like this weekend, but you don't need to know that it's Monday. I'm actually most psyched about the facial happenings on. I did a full face of makeup, so I was like, I need to get ready. Oh wait, I'm already wearing my face, I just have to add lipstick.
sometimes it's just nice to do your makeup without having an agenda for it. You realise how much fun it is. I feel like if you always have to feel like you do it like because you just can't look bad, or because you have to look good for so-and-so, or because you have to look good for this or that, I think it takes the fun out of it. If you just get to enjoy looking good for yourself, then I'm like, makeup. It's also like my favourite plaything. Off to see films, awkwardly vlogging, everyone thinks I'm taking a selfie. I'm not alone though, I promise. We didn't finish it, so we're taking it back. We went to see a film called These Days. It was an Italian film. The director's actually there, which is really cool. It's like a coming of age story, and it's about girls who are like just my age. I really freaking liked it. It's one of those, right, I feel like everyone who is a creator has a film or a video they kind of wish they themselves had made. I feel like this film is, for me, kind of one of those films, because I think it was, nothing really happened. It sounds like, how can you make a film without nothing happens? But it's a film that nothing really happens, but I just found it really good in terms of the way that it was made, and in terms of the way that everything was just very beautiful. And there are a lot of close-ups, especially of faces. I have a love of close-ups and of faces, and it agreed very well with me. And also in terms of like the framing of shots, sometimes it was like through the back of a car window, sometimes with like through an actual window with flower pots on it, that like the shot came up and like framed everything. I cannot do it justice. If you ever get a chance, it's called These Days. I'll put a thingy here of the poster. It's very good, and I mutually recommend. I really liked it. I'm now in the mood to make films. So I am actually going to the YouTube space now. I said in a video before, I think, that I was going to try and do something there, and I'm going to go to a seminar for like stepping up from your DSLR to a new video camera, because I'm on them for anything. So I want to make proper films and not use just the camera I've had since I was 14. So I'm going to go do that now. Also, my laptop is just freaking the fuck out. Like, it's just, yeah, no, it's done. It's there. I broke it. Oops. returned to my room, which smells of soup because I had soup earlier. It was actually a really good like little seminar. Like it was meant to be an hour and a half. It ended up being like just over 2 hours, but it didn't feel like that because the guy presenting it was called Philip Bloom. He seems like a really nice guy, but also like a really talented guy. I will link his channel down below because he has a YouTube channel. But yeah, he'd worked in news and like freelance, and he knew his shit with cameras. And like they were like talking about cameras, and I was just like, I don't know what these letters corresponded to because I just don't understand. But it did give me a couple more things to think about when I'm, you know, deciding to replace my baby. It just, you know, I'm sorry, 550D, I love you very dearly, but I need to move on. Oh, and I'm gonna watch this. This is a Hong Kong film, I think. It's apparently meant to be very good. I'm actually doing like a film a night. I don't know if you've noticed because yesterday I didn't film anything, but I watched a film called Locke in our seminar, in our lecture. It was painful and I hated it. Other people thought it was great. I'll link the trailer down below, you can judge for yourself. It is literally just Tom Hardy in a car. In my seminar this morning, they made us write like a log line for it. Mine was, man with bad accent ruined his life in 36 phone calls. That's literally all you need to know. One thing that kind of emotionally got to me in that seminar though, was how the guy Philip Bloom was explaining how he'd been invited at a film school to give like an address to all their leavers, and how he asked everyone in the room like, who here wants to be a Hollywood director, and like the 200 people in the room all raised their hands, and it's like, I realise more and more how there are a lot of people who want to do what I want to do, and it's like, it's just this really existential thing of, am I making the right choice? My laptop still hasn't recovered, if anyone was wondering. I tried. I messed up. I don't know why I tried. Do you see how stupid this looks? Why do I bother sometimes? But I will get it right. Okay, so second attempt? I think that's pretty damn good. I feel like this is not as shit as I thought it was gonna be. Like, this isn't even me trying to do something cool. This is just me cocking up my actual eyeliner. It was down here and it's like, why is it? I'm so shit at stuff like this. It takes such a long time. I managed to actually do it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I succeeded. OOTD, this is nothing you haven't seen before, but let's be honest, today is all about the makeup. Like, just look at this, just look at my eyeliner, just admire that it took me 3 fucking attempts on each eye. This is called dedication to a fucking cause. What cause? I'm not quite sure, but I mean, look, in future employers, I'm clearly dedicated, I'm a perfectionist. Look at this don't just happen. Okay, last like terrifyingly close up of my face, but look at the eyeliner. Oh, look what my grandma sent me. Wait, it gets better. Isn't that the sweetest thing? Oh, I decided it looked cuter on the windowsill. Oh. I actually don't think I've ever had a more perfectly timed card because I had a meltdown to my friend on the phone yesterday about like that I didn't think I could do film and that so many people wanted to do it, and that but I think that right there, I think I do need to see it quite a bit. I mean, I have a really unrealistic like life goal. When you're little, people ask you what do you want to be, you say you want to be an astronaut or a princess. It's kind of like saying that you want to be a director. It's like everyone's like, okay, that'll pass, you'll get a real job, and I'm like, can't it be a real job? Film makes me happy, and I think it's a waste of my life to do anything else with it. Also, we should probably discuss what's happened to my bedroom. The hell is all of this? Oh my god, it just keeps on oh god, it's awful. Oh god, make it stop.
from the way I walked to uni, I could always see that like gate, so my curiosity just got the better of me. I investigated. Yay! I am so excited to eat this if I can ever get it open. But look, it's just like a bucket of food.
The guy in there was asking me if I wanted chopsticks. I'm like, how are you meant to eat that with chopsticks?
It is rice and then mushy bits of like fish. How chopsticks, how?
So I don't know if I mentioned, but yesterday the film we went to go see was called After Love, or in French it was L'économie d'un couple, I think. The name essentially breaks down to the idea of like when this couple is no longer in love because it's the last days of their relationship and it ends in their divorce. Like that, you can tell it's gonna happen. It's not a surprise. But it's the idea of like running a household and not being like a relationship, but more just like running like you're like organising your life and your children and money. I just really liked it. One thing that directors kind of do when they set out to make a film is you choose like, it's more what you don't want to do than what you do want to do. And so what this guy had done, because he was there, the director was there. That's why I love film festival. Like the directors actually go to the things and they like speak, and it's so nice to hear somebody talk about their own creation, and then you can ask questions, and it's just, I'm a big fan of that. But essentially as a director you start out with what you don't want to do more than what you do want to do. And so the really lovely thing I realised in this film is that at no point do you actually leave the house. As in, you never see the outside of the house, you're always inside. It was really interesting because there weren't any long shots inside the house either, so you don't really 100% know how the layout of the house actually works together, and I really kind of liked that. And it was also quite interesting because a lot of the time something would be happening but it wouldn't actually be on screen. There's one instance where they actually go to the hospital, but then you don't see any of the city, you don't see any of that, you just see one hall, and that is the whole entirety of the duration you spend inside the hospital is just the shot of one hall. And then she comes out of like the mud, like the wife comes out of the lift to see the husband, but then she like goes into one of the side rooms, and then you don't see her, and then you just hear all this commotion and you hear them have an argument, and she like go into the other room, and like, but the camera stays in exactly the same place the whole time, and I just thought it was really wonderful the way that he done it, and I really liked that film. And then when we were asking questions at the end, he mentioned Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, which as a play is incredible, but then watching Liz Taylor and Richard Burton act as, oh, it's so good. It's really good. And I just like hearing when people like reference Virginia Woolf, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf as like one of the like inspirations behind something, especially in film, and I'm like, yes, I know that, I love that, I've studied that, yes. I really liked that film, and if you get a chance to go see it, do. I just really liked it.
I made it in the vlog again.
Gosh, Adam, you know, I have to congratulate you on your consistency. Rough day, Adam.
Oh, Adam.
Oh, Adam.
This is particularly tragic.
Come on, Adam. Get up.
You're so cute!
Guess who's back? Back again.
Is that going to be your theme tune now?
No.
Why are you just so tall, Adam? From where I'm stood, if you take it with my eye line, you can't really see Adam. That's my Adam. That's cheating.
Don't want your goddamn thingy, Emma.
Mum's redoing the bathroom. Something so cool about freestanding baths. So like, I'd want one like that with like tiger, like lion claws and like shiny, because it's so cool. There's so many mirrors. Where could I possibly film myself?
But guys, I gotta show you. I'm so fluffy. So shiny.
Is a whole basket really necessary?
Yeah.
Adam, the real question I have though is, are you in exactly the same position you were when we left? No, you've moved! I don't feel very well and my voice is gone. Pizza for breakfast is what happiness is made out of. My voice is there. Gee, everybody, Adam got a new coat. How do you feel about this, Adam? Are you like totally stylish?
Oh my gosh, I'm nervous.
Oh my god. What was that, Adam? Look at my hair being blown back. Hey guys, I forgot to wrap up the vlog yesterday, but also forgive me for trying to save my voice. The film I went to see is called Les Innocents, and it was a very, very good film. It's based on true events. The narrative was just really strong, and it was just absolutely beautifully made. So yeah, like, subscribe, had a good week, even though I've ended up talking like this. Like, subscribe and all that jazz, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.